guys, Chris here. Today and tomorrow, the next 2 days, I'm going to be in Lassen National Park, and we're going to meet with my good friends Bob, Lisa, and Caleb and Hannah at the North Campground, and we're going to make that a base camp and go check out Mount Lassen. We're going to climb Mount Lassen, and we got to do Kings Creek Falls, which is about a 50-foot waterfalls, and check out whatever else the park has to offer. So it should be a lot of fun. Lassen was created as a national park in 1916, and a big part of it was a local businessman named Benjamin Loomis, who was also a photographer, drove out here in his Model T in 1915. He had heard that there was the volcano called Mount Lassen may be erupting, and back in the small towns down here, they actually saw the mountain was like bulging at the top, and they heard some rumblings of it. So he happened to come out here May 22nd, 1915, and he was photographing the mountain, waiting to see if anything was going to happen. And sure enough, the mountain erupted, and he got some really good photos of the eruption, and that was helped to create this as a national park in 1916, about a year later. So that was pretty cool. So hooray to photographers helping with things like this. Nowadays everyone's got a camera, so there'd be probably a lot of pictures of the eruption. But absolutely beautiful park, and apparently Mount Lassen Volcanic National Park is one of the least visited parks in the entire country, and we're not even sure why. Maybe it's because of the out-of-the-way location, and there's other parks nearby like Yosemite and Kings Canyon or something. But yeah, absolutely beautiful place. So, and then prior to 1916, when it was created as national park, Teddy Roosevelt set aside this area as a national monument. I believe it was like 1908, 1909, and so they were kind of studying some of the thermal features and things that were happening at that time. But the main eruption that happened in 1915 was helped create a national park. But between 1914 and 1921, there was a series of eruptions that happened up on this mountain here. But pretty interesting story. Just about exactly 100 years ago. Gotta love the bubbling mud pots, they're awesome. You got a lot of these in Yellowstone too. Feels very similar to Yellowstone in a lot of respects.